Alright everyone, welcome back to Street City Studio. I'm John, and in this video we got some big things going on. I called in for some help, and my good friend Heimerdinger here helped me make some expansions. I don't know if you can tell right away, but we got a lot more room in here now. Throughout my videos, I've been noticing, right? I really like how I make my videos and everything, but every time I try to get a bigger figure, a bigger toy in the shot or in frame to talk about in the video, it's always difficult. And so what I've done is I got a new backdrop. I spent some time shopping around I was looking for different options, but this is probably the best thing I found. And it's just a cardboard thing, but it's so much bigger than this foam board I was using. And I'm probably going to keep using the foam board, but just to kind of give you an idea, this is that foam board. I could fit 2 or 3 of these. You can't even tell right there. Let me back up here and show you. Right? But you can see, look how big that is. Right? So get that back out of here. But that was a big problem for me, not being able to highlight some of these bigger things. Right? Like this Sentinel. And not just the Sentinel either. I've got some big dinosaurs that I like. I really like some of these larger things. And I wanted to share them with you guys. And I needed a better way to do that. And I'm pretty sure we found our solution. At least for now. This is plenty good enough, I think. Right? Try some... Oh, that's still... Look, he still takes up more than I got. But I can back up a little and you can see. Or even if I turn it, you can see. Right? I can get him fully in there. And it's not exactly a natural diorama type environment like mountains or rivers or hills or anything. But it's enough, right? Oh, excuse me. Right. And so, while this might not be the best setup for this dinosaur specifically to get his good face in there and everything, wanted to run through a few and just kind of get them on screen in ways that we haven't been able to do before. Right? Let me get out of there. Something for him to stand on here. This. Right there. Right. And obviously I don't have the lighting set up for each one specifically. I don't have everything dialed in just for them. Right. That's real hot. But I'm not doing photography on him exactly at the moment. Something. There it goes. There we go. Right? That's more like it. Right? That's what I'm talking about. Right? But as I was doing it before, I could not for the life of me get that whole T-Rex in a shot on my desk. Right? No matter how far I tried to back up, he just takes up too much of that desk. And this is my kitchen table, so it's not, we're not 100% there, right? I don't have scenery. Like I said, I don't have scenery for him yet. I could probably use some of these other sceneries that I have, but they're not as ideal for him, right? Let's try some of these. Oh, that's probably not my favorite one for him, but that's the first one I grabbed, right? But you kind of get what I'm saying. It's a start. I find simple black is always a good place to start. Simple white or simple black. And then once I can get it dialed in, right, I got everything set, right? I know I can get him in frame here and what I can do here. Then I'll start worrying about the other stuff, right? Worry about simple first, and then worry about the complicated a little later down the line, right? But just as a showroom type of showpiece, right? Because not all my videos have real diorama depth backgrounds, right? I kind of like the flat black and the flat white, flat blue that I've done. I like those. Get him back in here. Alright, but this gives me the opportunity for some depth and some scale that I haven't had, right? And this is a great example. I have not had the opportunity to squeeze in Boba Fett's ship here before, right? And that's one of my favorite pieces. The slate one. Boba Fett's ship. Fire spray or whatever they're calling it these days. Probably change it next year anyways. He's like tipped over. That's what I get for moving it around. There we go. But I definitely haven't had the chance to get this thing in camera enough. Right? And that gives me more than enough room. Right? I could fit 2 Sentinels in there, two fire sprays. And again, I could play with this lighting. Obviously, I said I hadn't played with it for any of these pieces, really. It's not optimized exactly, but it doesn't mean it can't be. But basically, I'm just real happy to be checking some boxes off, right? Solving some of these problems and difficulties as we go, right? And this was a big one. Space and especially height. The depth can help with certain ones, right? T-Rex is a good example. I don't know that height was always an issue with T-Rex, but the depth was. Being able to get him a little further away so that he's not, so that we're not just looking at his feet, basically. And that's, right? That's one of the issues. Anything like this, I'm trying to get this Sentinel in a video, especially together with this figure or any other figure for that matter, right? Need some depth and some space. And so I've been trying to solve my space issues, because I'm definitely not working with a lot of room here. But that doesn't mean we can't make the best of it. Right? I kind of wanted to play with it a little bit now that I've explained it a bit. Right? Because that's what I do here, right? I just play with my toys mostly. I kind of wanted to set some X-Men in here and see how this might look, right? So you got thought maybe he'd have some blasters on his palms. I forgot they're on the top. Put it on like that. Like he's about to attack. Maybe get some X-Men's in here. Oh, which X-Men do I want? Definitely some Wolverine. Maybe some Cyclops too. Maybe I'll maybe Sinister John here is taking a Boulevard Trask position like he's introducing the Sentinel, huh? Maybe slide this Sentinel over here. Bola-John Trask. Or Jonathan Trask. I'll definitely get some Archangel in here. If I can. Maybe try to reposition this a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Now I kind of want to move the Sentinel back. I thought I wanted to pull him this way, but maybe not. Yeah. I feel like I want to fill this space, but suppose I don't really know with what at the moment. Because like I said, I didn't really plan this one out. I just thought it's been a while since I made a video. I might as well get one out. Say hello to the new year. Introduce some of the changes I'm making. Explain my reasoning. Now I'm looking around trying to just grab something to stick in the shot, but I don't think I should do that exactly. But it's definitely nice to have more space, right? To add this kind of depth, right? And space in between these figures here. It really does a lot. And even let me change his focus here. Right? We can zoom in a little bit. Trying to get him past that corner so that if I crop it out, he'll still be in the shot, you know? Kind of like that though. Yeah, that's a fun kind of angle. I like that. I thought about pull it down here. Pull this guy off. Thought about trying to use this new raptor cage here, like they're rounding up the mutants or something. But then I thought, I don't want to do a shot of nobody getting stuck in a cage right now. Maybe down the line when I'm feeling it more. I don't know. It crossed my mind, but I thought maybe that's in poor taste or something. But that was part of the intrigue of the mutant story, right? There we go. Couldn't get it to focus on me because they're blocking my light. Got it though. Still working on some of this lighting. Lighting's not cheap though. That's part of the problem, right? I could maybe pull this and use it over here. Yeah, that helps a bit, huh? Let's refocus. Oh, come on. There we go. Now look how dramatic that got. Yeah. See, now I kind of want to play with the poses too. Maybe get them facing the camera more while still leaning towards that direction. Pull him closer to the camera just to fill some of the space, maybe. Oh, look at that. I like that. But see, now I feel like their backs are to the sentinel. It creates a cool effect here. But maybe if I throw some more mutants in there or something. What else we got? Who wants to fight the sentinel today? Let's go with Colossus. Colossus is always a good one, right? Maybe, yeah. Jean Grey up here talking to Cyclops. If she'll fit. Yeah, that works. Maybe turn her head a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad, huh? I feel like I could probably maybe squeeze a Rogue or Nightcrawler in here too, even. Let's see. Something like this. Like this. I feel weird looking at their backs entirely. But I feel equally weird if their backs are to the enemy, I guess. Right? I think I'm filling it up too much now. Starting to block the light and block myself. Block the sentinel. Yeah, we don't need Rogue right now. She gets a lot of attention on here anyways. But it really does allow for some more depth, and I couldn't be any happier with it. Need to work on a few things still, but we're knocking them out. That's really cool. Now I just need to get a few more Sentinels. I was thinking about getting some of them Epic Hero ones because they're so accurate to the cartoon design. The old classic purple on pink. I like that. But man, I don't know about the articulation on those. They're just like 5 points of articulation. That'd be good for army building, but that front one that you want to have in a attack pose or something, it ain't gonna work, I think. Right? It's just so stiff. And I definitely don't have room here to army build a bunch of Sentinels. Might be nice to eventually, but I'm gonna need more spatial solutions first. This is a good one so far. I like it. That's gonna work out nice, I think. Be able to get some creative shots. I'm gonna have to work on that seam. You can see that seam, and I won't like that in any shots. So I'll have to, crop it down real careful like this. There we go. So now it's not in the shot. Ooh, that brightness went way up. Sorry, guys. Trying to get him focused back in on me. There we go. Well, once you tweak that brightness down a little bit, it just looks like the black of night, you know? Infinite darkness or whatever. I really like it. Have to be careful. I don't know if you guys can see it right now, but there's little shadows going on behind the sentinel, so you gotta be careful of that. But like I said, that's all in how you play with the lighting. Oh yeah, that's cool. Look at that. Right there. Somewhere in there. Get it just right. Right, you don't want too much light on that black backdrop, but you want just the right amount of light on your subject. You know, in a shot like this, you got multiple subjects, so it can be hard, especially with so much space between them too. But I think that's one of the things a lot of my photography's been lacking so far, right? Is depth. Right? A lot of my videos and photography is just on my desk in a diorama or whatever. And I do get outside, but not as often as some people, I think. And not as often as I'd like to sometimes. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't just play with these toys out in front of people in public parks and stuff. That could be a little embarrassing in my neighborhood. Get some funny looks, and I've gotten some funny looks, and kids walking by with their parents like, is that man playing with toys? So that's not always a bright spot in collecting, you know. So I always try to find somewhere quiet or around my yard, and that's not always it's not always the easiest part of the hobby, you know. But it is what it is, you know. Trying to find solutions. That's why I'm finding solutions. If there wasn't a problem, I wouldn't need a solution. But this piece right here is a very nice piece for just a black piece of cardboard. I was happy to find it. And it folds up, because you can see those creases that I keep pointing out. It folds up, so I can tuck it away nice. Right? See? Pull it out. It says, what's it called here? Royal Brights Black Noir Trifold Project Board. And as soon as I saw it, I thought, man, that's perfect for what I was looking for. That's exactly what I needed. And so that's when I grabbed it, and here we are. I can't reach that one. There we go. But yeah, I couldn't be happier. I think this is the perfect find. Really gives me the height and the ability to create some depth. And it's even I can box it in the way it folds open, I don't have to, I've got it kind of splayed wide open right now. But one of the things I haven't talked much about is you can use it to box it in, right? Really close it off. Well, you can't tell because of how black it is, I guess. Have to play with that lighting some more. Let me see. There. Right? You can see it. You can close it off and square it off a bit if that's what you're looking for. It just depends on what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to do. Right? But to create some of that darkness, boxing it in like that can help sometimes, I think. Yeah, that's cool. That's exactly what I was looking for. Alright, probably wrap it up now. I'm trying to think if there's anything I'm missing before I wrap it up. I think that should be about it. I'll probably stick this T-Rex back in here and just have a little look-see. Right? Man, that's so cool that I could just fill this thing, man, even now. That's not full. And that's what I'm saying. I could not do this on my desk with that little foam board. And obviously that's not super clean and sharp, but you get the point. I could not stick all these giant toys behind my subjects. Right? I've got my subjects up front, and I could put anything behind them, no matter how big it is. Right? And even my Millennium Falcon, that's another thing. I didn't pull it out for this video, but that was something I was trying to find different ways because I was having trouble getting it on screen. It's too big. Right? It don't fit on my desk. I didn't have good lighting options or good ways to light it because it's so big, right? And some of these lighting solutions aren't perfect for something so big either, but one problem at a time, I guess, right? But I think we'll probably wrap it up there, I guess. As usual, I appreciate you guys coming by. If you want to check me out and follow me on Facebook, you can check me out on John Wayna, Wayna, on Facebook. Go ahead and follow me. I've been getting a lot of friend requests, and even my dad got a friend request from some toy people, I guess. If I don't know you, I'm not looking for friend requests. Please follow me. We can get to know each other through there. Right? But again, my dad is John Wayna as well, so I'm John Wayna the second. But that's part of the issue, I guess, is if you're sending friend requests, right? My dad doesn't even know anything about toys. He doesn't collect no toys, but he called me. Oh, I'm getting some toy guys contacting me. That's probably for you, huh? So, if you want to follow me on Facebook, I appreciate it. I do post stuff there pretty regularly, updates and, blog type stuff, I guess I'm aiming for more these days on Facebook. Like a personal blog or whatever. But if you want to check out my toy photography, go over to Instagram. I do my toy photography on Instagram at Street City Toys. But otherwise, Happy New Year's, everybody. I'm really excited to kick this year off with some nice improvements. And I know we got at least like 15 to 20 followers since I posted last time. So welcome everybody. Lots of new followers. Lots of new people watching the videos. I appreciate all of you. If you want to say hi, drop something in the comments, and I don't know, just touch base, say hi, let me know something about yourself, whatever you want to say. I appreciate you being here, and keep playing with them toys. I'll talk to you guys again real soon.